Beast Mode came into this series with 25 goals. Apparently, Jack just tied him at 25 in the Fall Cup. Gen.G came to play here in the Grand Finals. We'll yet to see if Version 1 has come to join them. Aquadome for Game 2. Something's got to change for V1. What'll it be?
Already, the start, you see that demo, Jack in the air. He's had some standout performances and solo efforts here in this entire tournament. Will he continue that trend, or will it be Chronic here who comes up a good 50? And Torment, oh no, a big misread on that back wall, but not punished. Chronic plays that into the back end, away from the net. Nola will take his shot at it, light touch, and Beast Mode has the red.
Big win for Calm as this goes all the way downfield. Beast Mode, tough angle. He can't get that central. And apparently Jack and Chronic tangled up with Beast Mode in the corner. Torment joins the fray as well. Finally outlet out to Chronic. And Calm barely making the save on Chronic's effort. But now it's apparently Jack. Up ahead to Chronic. Here come the team plays out of Gen.G. Beast Mode snuffs that out. And the follow-up goes a little bit wide towards Torment. Play that with a full tank of boost through apparently Jack. Can he get around Chronic as well? Kind of. But it's Nolly taking charge, and Beast Mode finally clears this out, and that's got to be a big relief to as for Version 1. They're not letting Gen.G just pepper their net with shots yet.
Correct. They have been able to slow things down here, and they've also stopped the bleeding. So now it's about transitioning that. That might be the start. It's Torment getting Version 1 on the board.
First goal for V1 in the series, and their first lead. Just under 90 seconds gone by. Torment coming up, who's kind of been the least talked about of all three members of this Version 1 squad.
Honestly,
still critically important.
I think Torment might be up there, but hold on. Jack, though, shutting that down really quick. The response off the kickoff here as Chronic gets a nice second touch, throws off Torment, but Jack was so ready to hop on it. He'll get rewarded with his equalizing goal.
Maybe there's something about Chronic playing against Version 1. He's involved in 4 out of the 6 goals here. You have to go way, way back to RLCS, the fall split in this same month, by the way, October of 2020, as Nolly met by Calm. Chronic's team was able to sweep Version 1 in the Swiss stage of that bracket, and they haven't really crossed paths many times since. Chronic playing that out in the general vicinity of Calm, and Beast Mode jumps ahead of apparently Jack. Nolly couldn't come up with a touch. Opportunity now for V1. Up to the backboard, Chronic bails him out.
Yeah, look at that. Chronic's not done yet. Look, another 50 win. He's going all the way downfield. He's making Beast Mode uncomfortable too by just making sure that net is really a safe place for Beast Mode to be in. He finally is able to get around and get a 50 on Chronic again. Chronic this time, he gets demoed. 2 demos for V1. Can they score? Calm gets denied there and will take his frustration out on Chronic. Beast Mode looking to set up Torment, but that ball gets sent away. And Version 1's strongest attack since their first goal is sent by the wayside.
Well, Calm took the boost, but let apparently Jack take over. Beast Mode has this high above the Aquadome floor. Chronic, little backflip, Torment to the backboard, and apparently Jack is right there. Possession for the moment. Then out to Nolly. Nolly to the backboard. Beast Mode's got to have this. He didn't have it away, but Calm got the demo on Chronic, and that snuffs out the attempt. But Chronic right back into the play and just ahead of Calm. Demolitions, of course, so critically important, but also getting your bearings straight very quickly after the respawn, as apparently Jack shuts down that from Beast Mode. Just hasn't been able to get the human highlight reel going. Calm, backboard, and Chronic has that out.
And still, though, that's a good drive from Beast Mode. He got past the team that was really trying to shut him down once he got into the air. Maybe something that V1 looked towards a little later and maybe can rely on. That's a good bump. Can Beast Mode line up the shot? No, Chronic denies it before Beast Mode can get there. Chance here. V1's making Gen.G very uncomfortable down the press. They just got to get that final shot lined up. The problem is Gen.G's been covering every angle. They're making it so tough for V1 to set up offense.
The control from Gen.G has been exceptional. Beast Mode around apparently Jack, but not with possession. Calm will try again. Maybe V1 just playing this dump and chase. Chuck it downfield and try and track it down. And it's worked for 1 goal in now almost 10 minutes of gameplay. This goes all the way down. It's Calm to collect. See if V1 slows it down just a little bit. Beast mode up ahead. All by himself. Getting some help from Torment? No, Torment and Nolly both unable to do anything with that ball. And the demolition on Chronic again. Feel like maybe, despite apparently Jack's 4 goals, V1 might have put a target here on Chronic to make sure he doesn't get too comfortable. 15 seconds remain as Calm couldn't get any heads there. And apparently Jack, just seems like both these teams are willing to dribble this out and go to overtime here in game 2. All knotted up at 1 goal apiece. And Calm will bring this to ground thanks to apparently Jack's challenge. And yeah, a rather uneventful finish to that game sends us into overtime.
OT lined up. Beast mode might have it there. That shot's off. Calm tries to get around it, but Noli able to knock it away. Beast mode has been able to pick apart Gen.G's defense, but he needs to follow up on some of these shot opportunities. Maybe this drive could work out for him here, but Noli there quickly. I mean, Gen.G so smart on how they play the ball out and play it around version 1 that they got to make the most of these opportunities when they're in the offensive half.
All about utilizing different angles and different approaches. You use the same thing over and over again. It becomes very easy to defend. Chronic, whoa, right in front of Torment. And I don't know what happened there. Everybody's just kind of jammed up. It almost looks like the practice lobby as this goes across to the wall. And apparently Jack, full tank of boost. He beat Beast Mode to it. Can he get the double? No, Calm is right there.
Beast mode has a long clear here. Gonna try to control the ball, gets that flip reset over 1. Almost tried to line up another, but Jack was not letting that happen. This is a big beat though from Torment. If he could win that 50, it would have set up V1 maybe for a scoring chance. But Noli gets that one out once again, and now you start to see Gen.G. What do they do when they have the offense in front?
It has not been the prettiest Rocket League between these two squads, but that's just kind of how they play, especially the physical style of version 1. Everything's been thrown into disarray. Beast Mode shot, one of his better looks, immediately snuffed out by Nolly. Back to midfield, Chronic intercepts. Haven't seen Gen.G utilize their high-quality passing lately, because usually they're only playing with 2 players on the field. Nolly was just taken out. Here goes apparently Jack. And Calm will stop that up the ceiling and needed one more touch, but Beast Mode's all over it.
Chronic control. This one goes around. Noli not able to make contact there. Calm pass. Torment shot. And the top left bang! Torment seals the deal for V1 in game 2.
Boy, where did this come from? I think everybody saw Beast Mode start to turn in, and they just assumed the shot's coming from him. And all of a sudden, Torment, top left, V1 level the series.
You alluded to it a little bit earlier, Stacks. Torment, probably one of the least talked about players, not even in this team, just in this lobby.